I'm David, the founder of Ultimate Survival Tips. These are the adventurous men I'm with on the Bushcraft Global Expedition into the heart of the Amazon rainforest. We're being trained by experts in jungle survival and bushcraft, including Tumi and Bini, indigenous men from the Métis tribe that have traveled 500 kilometers from their secluded village through hostile territory to teach us their ancient ways. We invite you to come along and share in this rare experience with us as we push ourselves to the limits, put our gear and knowledge to the test, and experience the mysterious, sometimes dangerous, and incredibly beautiful place called the Amazon. Episode 4, Death March to Paradise.
You guys can find out how well we did here on Facebook, and if you even feel like it and are thinking about going on a trip, we'll give you the email and you can just ask these guys how much fun they had.
I never looked so pale in my life.
I almost fell into a river.
I'm out of the swamp. I've been making post holes for hours.
See many other people out here that are on YouTube, why not?
And now we're like, chilling because we can't do anything else.
Camp is broke and we're in the jungle. I think we're going about 7-8 miles today.
Last night's sleep was interrupted by a catastrophic hammock failure.
Whoa!
But whatever caused the failure, it's a nice straight tear. It turns out that maybe an extra hammock isn't redundantly redundant.
So what are you gonna do tonight? So part of the group is on the wrong trail. The rest of the group is behind us. And Goran just noted that the 3 guys that are up here are the old military dogs. Oh! And everybody caught up. Awesome. Stuff's heavy for everybody through the jungle, so I'm gonna take a little heavy burden time here. His backpack is right here if somebody can pick it up. We are in the everlasting endless swamp.
Why not? You don't like going through sewage?
Whoa!
Keep going, turn on the 4-wheel.
Oh, I just messed up my lens. Do I have anything dry? Bushwhacking through the jungle. I almost fell into a river and I'm beat.
Well, hello there. I'm taking a rest.
Daniel.
I'm out of the swamp. I've been making post holes for hours. It's not a pleasant thing.
We've just been through swampy ass stuff. Can I say ass? Am I blinking? Am I still blinking?
No, I think you stopped blinking like
Okay.
5 minutes ago.
Tell my wife that I love it.
Are you tired?
A little bit.
He'll take you.
So take me back.
He'll carry you.
I must look really bad right now. So we made it to camp. Everybody's clearing their area and we're gonna set up for the night. Yes. So most of us are about set up with our camps and our hammocks, and our guides, they don't bring any shelters in with them. They travel light. They are setting up their own primitive shelters. They're just using everything natural. Holy cow.
Okay, now we had breakfast. What we're going to do is take down the camp and we're gonna go to a further away to a better spot to stay the last couple days doing bushcraft.
All right, man, what happened?
Last night's sleep was interrupted by a catastrophic hammock failure. This has been a great hammock. I brought it on the first time I came out here with Bushcraft Global. I've been using it for 3 years now, and everything was great until last night. Some wildebeest sounding individual was stomping around, and I stuck my head up and I said, "Hey, are you okay?" And they said yes, and I put my head down, and then I wasn't okay. Still not entirely certain as to the cause.
Whoa.
So it turns out that maybe an extra hammock isn't redundantly redundant.
So what are you gonna do tonight?
Fortunately, the wise and gracious Goran has an extra hammock that he brought for hanging out around the fire. So I'm going to be sleeping local style tonight. Actually, I'm going to cut out some of it and we'll start straining the water that we run through the filter.
Okay.
So it won't clog as fast.
Right now we're putting pressure on Dave just by watching him and looking at him pack. It's very, very stressful. It sucks because I've been there like every single time. And I'm just glad somebody packs slower than I do this time. Look at him in his wild habitat.
Hey guys, we're on the trail, and how's it going, Joe?
Great, great. We just saw a neat little track. A Tigris pardalis. It's like a jaguar, but a little bit different. It's like a little jungle cat.
So it's amazing as we go through the jungle, we find these little huts. This is hours and hours from what we would call civilization. These people are amazing. They are rugged, tough, skilled people. How you doing, Nathan?
Good. Much better than yesterday. No more swamps.
This is one of the domestic cashew trees. Said the fruit is really delicious. It's kind of a strawberry mix flavor. You can eat the fruit, but the seeds, which we eat cashews, they have to be roasted before you can eat them because they contain a toxin that's broken down by the heat. That's why they're so expensive. It's a cashew tree.
Son comestibles, pero únicamente aquí hay 4 especies, no más.
Yeah, no, 4 species edible, and when you see this, then you know they're edible. Right. And then you can wrap them up in a leaf and put them over the fire.
So
Look, Alberto is picking up the ones that are good.
So we just made it to our spot in the Amazon, setting up camp in the jungle, and I just found a great spot. I am right by a creek. This is my front yard for the next 3 days, and I'm gonna set up my hammock right back here, right there, to this tree, right somewhere right in here. So I'm about settled in. I've got camp set up. After about 5 days in the jungle, I think I've got my kit pretty well set up. I'm probably about 200 meters from the rest of the camp. Set up a clothesline because everything gets wet and dirty. So I've been washing clothes in the creek right here. Now, there are caiman in this creek and also piranhas. They really don't want to have a whole lot to do with humans, I have been told. We see right across the creek here some caiman slide. I'm hoping to actually see a caiman while I'm here. And that's my camp. Hey, Victor. It's just like a super honor to be here with the Matisse. Amazing, man. And so I'm gonna take you guys on a little walk around of our simple base camp. So to my left, we've got our creek and it's all candlelit, which is really, really sweet. To my right is the trail to most of the campsite. As is with almost every bridge in the jungle, it's just simply a downed log that we walk across very carefully. Thankfully, we have railings now because it's been getting slipperier. Here is our kitchen, and everything is just made from stuff out here. Bushcraft tables. And here's the guys over here. There's some more campsites. Hey, and there's Pedro. And some more hammocks back here. Right here we have our water filtration system, just a gravity system. And then the Matisse are back here. Again, they've got bushcraft shelters like we saw. It's quite beautiful, it's peaceful tonight. And that's it, it's a simple camp. That's our campsite. So guys, we're going on a hunt with Benny and Toomey. This may be my last shot because I just